Hello. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. Am I audible?
Yes,
Clear?
very clear.
Oh, great. That's great, actually. I'll keep it on mute and I'll wait. We are from Singapore's GIS East Coast campus.
I see. Welcome.
Thank you.
Excited to hear your presentation today.
Oh, everybody is. We all are excited. We
Uh,
all are here and we all are excited to present.
Hello. Very obedient.
They are. I'll just set it up and I will wait for others to join.
Yeah.
Hello, just to let
We'll
you know
start
that
in
we already live.
Oh, we are ready to start?
Yep.
a few minutes, yes.
Okay, sure.
Test. Alia?
Testing,
kita dah
testing, testing.
All right, we're ready to start, Najah? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Assalamualaikum and a very good day, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope you're excited for today's EcoShare. And it is an opportunity to welcome you to the first ever series of EcoShare 2025 on biodiversity under the Global Eco Schools Initiative Exchange webinar. Now, welcome to everyone. I may not see you, but I hope you're excited. All right. So I'm Alia Karina, one of the program coordinators under Green Growth Asia Foundation, and I'll be your moderator for today. And just to give you a little bit of ideas. So this session aims to give our eco schools exposure to international collaboration, which is one of the 7 steps in eco schools. All right. And today we provided you a platform for us to learn from one another and share our ideas and experience. Now, before we proceed, let's go through the housekeeping rules to ensure the smoothness of the program. Najah, next slide, please. All right. Okay, we go through one by one. Okay. Now, first, I would like everyone to change your virtual background to the official EcoShare webinar background. This is important from when you're presenting later, and also from when we will take a group photo later on. All right. Now, secondly, ensure your internet connection is stable and keep your video on throughout the webinar so we can see you. We can see your excitement. All right. And whenever you're not speaking, please mute your microphone. Only unmute when it's your turn to speak. All right. So that we don't disturb the smoothness of the program. All right. And if anything, you would like to ask for any questions or any comments, you can use the chat box function. And just a reminder, the Q&A session will happen after all presentations. And lastly, please fill out the attendance form individually. So that means every student, you have to fill out the attendance form. You can scan the QR code, or link is also provided in the chat box by Shafinas, one of our program coordinators also. Najah, I think you can go to the next slide. Okay, thank you. Okay, so as you can see, the screen right now is showing you the QR code for attendance form. So we have to we will give you 5 minutes. Is that okay? 5 minutes for each and every one of you to just sign in and confirm your attendance through the form. All right.
For the attendance form, you want individual attendance or can I do it as a group for my school?
It is encouraged for you to
Individual.
individually. Yeah.
I scan it 5 times. Okay, sure, we'll do that.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
All right, I hope everyone already filled in their attendance form. Okay, can I see some thumbs up? All right. Okay, thank you. Now we proceed to the next agenda in our session. I am pleased to invite Mr. Muhammad Fazli Bimean, the National Eco Schools Training Coordinator at Green Growth Asia Foundation, as we are the national operator of Eco Schools Malaysia, to share a few words about the Eco Schools program and the importance of global collaboration. Now over to you. I'll pass on the virtual microphone.
Taking the virtual microphone from Miss Alia. Thank you, Miss Alia. Um, Hi, good morning, everyone. Assalamualaikum and a very good day. Wish to everyone. I'm not going to take a lot of time to do these sessions. It's going to be a quick, I don't know, 2 minutes from me. By the way, on behalf of the Eco Schools Malaysia team, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all students, teachers, and school representatives that join us today. We are truly excited to have such an inspiring group of young educators and students, leaders coming together in this one virtual space. Um, I'm hoping everyone that involved today is not seeing this as just another webinar. It's a platform actually for everyone to celebrate the efforts, to exchange ideas, and to learn from each other. We need to know that all of us and each of you plays an important role in shaping a more sustainable future, especially in educations. And your voices, your projects, and your passions that are driving real change within your schools and communities. We need to know that. Um, what else can I say? I'm hoping these sessions can become more than just a sharing platforms. Um, I'm seeing this platform as a source of inspiration for all of us to do more, to reach further, and to build stronger networks in our journey with the Eco School program. And to all the students here, be proud of your roles as a change makers. And to our dedicated teachers, thank you for your continuous support and commitment in nurturing the environmental consciousness among your students and your school. Let's make today's sessions a meaningful one. I look forward to hear all the stories, all the insights, and look forward for you guys to throw questions to each other and create a very proactive sessions today. That's all from me. All the best. Thank you, everyone. Look forward to see each other.
All right, thank you, Mr. Fuzzy. Now, without wasting any more time, we move on to the heart of today's session, the project presentations. Now, just a reminder for everyone, you only have 10 minutes maximum for each group to present, so make every minute count, all right? Now, let's welcome our first team from SK Ame Terengganu, Malaysia. Over to you, SK Ame. Please take the stage.
Good day, everyone. Good day, everyone. I am Cik Muhammad Akib Musli, the representative of Sekolah Kebangsaan Amir Terengganu, Malaysia. Our team is going to present a project called the Eco Hydro Farm, Growing the Future Rooted in Water. This project carries two sustainable development goals: zero hunger and life on land. It is a hydroponic farming, and we have been conducting it for almost a year. Without wasting any time, let us look at the problem statement. Traditional farming faces challenges: soil degradation, water scarcity, and urban space limitation. Hydroponic system offer a soil less efficient alternative but lack awareness and accessibility in our human.
Next, there are of next there are four goals of this project. First, to promote sustainable urban agriculture. Second, to reduce water usage and carbon footprint. Third, increase community knowledge and involvement in hydroponic techniques. And the last one, achieve food security and improve nutrition.
This project used NFT method, nutrient film technique. NFT is a soilless growing method where plants are cultivated with a thin stream of water flows through a rectangular channel over their roots, which comes allows the roots to access both nutrient and oxygen for healthy growth.
Now, we are going to look at the complete cycle of NFT. There are 7 important steps in this technique, and usually a whole complete cycle takes around 40 to 60 days to complete. The first step is to sow seeds with proper spacing and depth. After that, water the seeds and place them in a warm and sunny location. The germination process takes around 4 to 7 days. The third step is seeding phase. In 7 to 14 days, seedlings develop their first true leaves. Then, at the same time, we have to prepare growth mediums which are nutrient solution, A and B fertilizer, and sponge and basket. When the mediums are ready, we transplant the seedlings when their roots are long enough to reach the water through the growth mediums. The sixth step requires us to measure the height of the seedlings twice a week. The data will be recorded in a logbook. Lastly, after almost 30 to 45 days after seeding, we can harvest whole plant by rinsing or cutting the roots. To monitor the whole process, we have 3 parameters to observe. The first one is water level. It only requires visual check to monitor the water level. Next is plant health, also through visual check. We must observe the leaf conditions such as color, spots or curling and wilting, and also the pest presence. The last parameter is pH level. We use pH level. For assessment, we have conducted 2 surveys which are peer-reviewed and post-survey to test on people's knowledge and practical. Based on the bar graph, we can see that for the people know about hydroponic before the project started to 118 people know at the end of 4 complete and FT cycles. For the practical assessment, the data showed vast improvement from only 10 people know how to conduct the project to 98 people able to conduct independently after 4 complete cycles of NFT.
We have collected the data for each of the cycles. The first cycle, we grew pak choy, and we managed to harvest 35 kilograms. Then, the second cycle, we harvested 43 kilograms of kale. On the third cycle, we harvested lettuce for only 40 kilograms due to stormy weather. And on the last cycle, we harvested 55 kilograms green mustard. All of the vegetables harvested, we sold to the community and raised a total of ringgit Malaysia 675. For everyone's information, the money we raised from this project is used for another sustainable project, which is an energy saving campaign. We bought LED bulbs with that collection and converted 45 fluorescent lights to LEDs for energy saving. Lastly, we will look at the result and impact of this project. At the end of 4 complete cycles of NFT hydroponic project, the pupils know how to conduct hydroponic method independently.
In conclusion, hydroponic offers a sustainable and efficient solution to many challenges faced by traditional agriculture. By using less water, requiring less space, and enabling year-round crop production, hydroponic has the potential to revolutionize how we grow food, especially in urban areas. As we look forward to a future with a growing global population and environmental pressure, embarrassing innovative like
Iman, come on, Iman.
system like hydroponic is not just is essential.
Come on.
With that, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, SK Ame. I think that's some amazing data that you have collected. Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. I'm sure we can all take away as many valuable lessons as we can from your project. All right, now let's welcome our next enthusiastic EcoSchool team to the stage, SJKT Saraswati from Kedah, Malaysia. Over to you.
Hello everyone, we are Nucha Gustin from SJKT Saraswati. We are from Malaysia. Our fertilizer production at school can relate to SDG 12, responsible consumption and production by promoting resource efficiency and sustainable practices. The initiative involves collecting rice water and organic waste from the school's canteen to produce compost, which can be used as the natural boosters for the school's garden. This process not only reduces waste but also enriches the soil, promoting healthier plant growth.
Hi everyone, I'm Tanya Mitra Ravitan. To start, we'll set up 5 pots, each with the same amount of soil and an identical plant. We'll label the pots as follows. Pot 1 will be controlled with no boosters applied. Pot 2 will receive rice water. Pot 3 will be treated with composting. Pot 4 will get diluted fruit juice. Pot 5 will use synthetic fertilizer. Initially, we will measure and record the height of each plant. We may also check the soil's pH for reference by using analog soil moisture and digital soil moisture meter. Each plant will be watered with the same amount of water every day and add boosters 3 days once to ensure consistency. We will monitor the plants closely, recording their height and observing any changes in leaf color, texture, or overall plant health and soil's pH level. We'll do this weekly to track their growth and compare how the different boosters affect them.
Hi everyone, I'm Sanjana Saravanan. We monitored plant growth and soil pH using analog and digital soil moisture meters. Growth was measured by leaf health on a scale of 1 poor to 5 excellent displayed in a bar chart. Another bar graph compared initial and final soil pH showing blue for the start and green for the end. These help assess treatment effects on soil acidity or alkalinity, especially with synthetic fertilizer. The rice water plant treated synthetic fertilizer was effective but caused leaf yellowing, while plants with fruit juice and plain water showed less growth.
Hi, I'm Sugasini Selvaraju. Based on our project, we recommend the adoption of eco-friendly plant boosters like rice water, composting, and diluted fruit juice as sustainable alternatives to synthetic fertilizers. Eco-friendly natural boosters reduce the need for chemical fertilizers, helping to prevent soil damage, water pollution, and harmful runoff. Affordable and accessible. Using waste products like rice water and composting makes these solutions affordable and accessible for farmers. Natural boosters improve soil health and maintain long-term fertility, unlike synthetic fertilizers that can degrade it. Supporting local communities. By teaching communities to use natural boosters, we promote sustainable farming globally.
Hi, I'm Shivani Vigneshwaran. In this project, we explored the effects of natural and synthetic boosters on plant growth. Synthetic fertilizer may lead to faster growth, but they can have long-term environmental impacts. On the other hand, natural boosters like rice water and compost tea promote healthy growth without harming the environment. By tracking plant height and soil pH, we gain valuable insights into how these boosters affect both plant health and soil quality. They are eco-friendly, sustainable, and help reduce chemical pollution. Our results show that natural boosters are sustain. Our results show that natural boosters like rice water and compost tea are great alternative to synthetic fertilizer. This innovation can support a healthier planet for everyone. After finalized our team introducing Nutra Boost, the plant care solution that's as natural as the earth beneath your feet. From rice water to compost tea, we harness the power of nature to boost your plant's growth and health. NutraBoost provides the perfect blend of organic boosters that not only enhance plant growth but also provides long-term health and vitality. See the difference yourself, whether you are growing herbs in your kitchen, flowers on your balcony, or vegetables in your garden. NutraBoost gives you the tools you need to grow naturally and sustainably. Grow green, stay clean, and save the earth by NutraBoost. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, SJKT Saraswati. I love how you set up different pots and see how different materials affect the plant. That was very inspiring. I hope everyone here also feels as motivated as I do after seeing their efforts. All right. Thank you. Up next, we have another exciting project to share with you. Please welcome SK Saud from Perak, Malaysia.
A very good morning to everyone.
My name is Amara Fazia. My name is Izul Hanif. And my name is Jennifer Fushi. We are from Sekolah Kebangsaan Sarawak Perak, Malaysia. Today we are here to share one of our Eco School project. The project is about stingless bee honey. The title of our project is The Stingless Secret Stingless Bee Honey by SK Sarawak. Let me share our poster with all of you. Here is our poster. Firstly, you can see our school logo. Two elements that we focus are biodiversity and food. These two are the logos. We stated problem statement, objective, method, activities, monitoring and evaluation plan, result and impact. We also included two pictures. First, nest of bee honey. Another one is picture of harvesting stingless bee honey. Firstly, I would like to talk about problem statement. School team found stingless bee nest without care in the school few years ago. Most of our school students disturb the nest due to lack of knowledge about the benefit of the bee honey. School team decided to have stingless bee honey farm in order to promote natural health education. The benefits are strengthening the immune system, promoting wound healing, providing antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. I would like to share the objective of this project. The objective is to promote natural health education and open discussion about traditional medicine and nutrition. Number 3, I would like to share the method. We do a lot of campaign and workshop at school. Number 4, activities that we do are conduct gardening projects such as bee-friendly plants and herb in the school. Conduct workshop on harvesting stingless bee honey. Number 5, monitoring and evolution plan. We track monthly record of harvesting stingless bee honey. Monitor student knowledge on harvesting stingless bee honey for 6 months. Last but not least, result and impact. Increase awareness and understanding and natural health among school students. We believe this poster clearly explains about our stingless bee honey project. In conclusion, stingless bee honey promote natural health education to our school community. That's all from us. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think we can give a big round of applause for such an insightful project. They actually turn a kind of like an issue, a problem to a great solution. Okay, we definitely have a lot to learn from your journey, SK South. Thank you so much. All right, let's keep the inspiration going. Please welcome our next presenter, our one and only representation from Singapore, Global Indian International School, East Coast Campus.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning, everyone. I'm Manit, and with me are my teammates. Hi, I'm Kabir. Hi, I'm Suki. I'm Maria Sarya. Together, student of GIIS Campus Singapore, the school that is known as the Green Campus and Sustainable Campus. Years, our campus has built a strong reputation for its sustainable practices. In alliance with WWF, Green Sprouts,
Excuse me, Miss Angelique, can you please ask the student to go further in front of the computer since we couldn't clearly hear them?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
We'll do that. Should we restart? It'll be better that we restart, right? Here? Okay. Is it loud and clear now?
Please start again.
Is it clear now?
No, I mean the student.
Okay, now can you hear? You want them to come closer one by one?
Yep. Yes.
Sure, we'll do that. Okay, then I have to reset it up. Okay, good enough? Okay, start, Manit.
good morning, everyone. I am Manit, and with me are my teammates. Hi, Veer. Hi, Yosati. And my name is Sophia. And together, we are Team Green Recycle, proud students of GIIS East Coast Campus, Singapore, school that is known as the Green Happy and Tech-enabled campus. Over the years, campus has built a strong reputation for its sustainable practices. In alliance with WWF, Green Sprouts, and more. We have been part of multiple school-wide eco-initiatives like tree planting, zero waste weeks, plastic audits, but biodiversity walks that allow students from kindergarten to secondary to take meaningful action in their daily lives. One such initiative that reflects this spirit is our project titled Red to Green Recycle the Scene. Title suggests, while our primary focus is on the responsible management of electronic waste, this initiative has significant significant implication for biodiversity conservation, making it a truly impactful eco project.
Our project was born from a clear observation. The school community and our neighbors lack sufficient understanding about the importance of handling old gadgets responsibly. Think about it. How many old phones, chargers, or broken appliances do we have lying around at home? Often, these end up in regular bins, leaving significant environmental problems. Crucially, the improper disposal of e-waste releases toxic substances into our soil, directly harming the ecosystems and reducing biodiversity. This contamination can devastate plant life, impact animal habitats, and disrupt the delicate balance of nature. The chemicals from waste don't just they accumulate over time, affecting earthworms, insects, fish, birds, and even the crops we eat. This has a domino effect on entire food webs, making once thriving areas ruined for many species. This lack of awareness and its direct link to biodiversity loss is the core problem we aim to address through our actions.
Building on this problem, we set ourselves two primary goals, both rooted in action, awareness, and impact. Firstly, we aim to familiarize and actively involve both our school and the wider community in understanding and addressing the serious challenges posed by the world's growing EVs problem. We knew that true change would only happen if our project was not just informative but action oriented, empowering people to take meaningful steps in their daily lives. Secondly, we wanted to promote a culture of responsible disposal of electronic waste, not just to reduce pollution, but to protect and preserve biodiversity, which is often the silent victim of toxic waste leaching into the soil and water. These goals directly support two key United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDG 12, responsible consumption and production, by encouraging better use, reuse, and recycling of electronics, and SDG 17, Partnership for the Goals, by collaborating with organizations, families, and the community to scale our impact. Through this project, we aim to create a responsible, eco-conscious community, one that understands the consequences of careless disposal and instead adopts habits that support a healthier environment and thriving ecosystems. Our actions were designed not only to reduce e-waste, but to also actively protect plants, animals, pollinators, and soil life that form the foundation of biodiversity. To ensure our efforts were purposeful, data-driven, and effective, we implemented a robust monitoring and evaluation process. The project this allowed us to not only measure success, but also reflect, improve, and build momentum as we progress. Firstly, we meticulously tracked the amount of e-waste collected over time, as shown in this line graph. We recorded the kilograms of e-waste burned each month from the very first to the last. For example, in December, we saw the highest collection numbers, a direct result of target engagement. Reminders sent home with students. These collection metrics were important not just for internal tracking, but also to communicate our success to our partners. and the school community. Seeing real numbers gave our audience a clear picture of how collective small actions can lead to big impact. Secondly, we tracked the progress of our awareness efforts. Using timeline charts, these helped us visualize the flow and frequency of our events, from weekly announcements and monthly assemblies to special activities like community sessions and poster competitions. These virtual tools were essential in helping us maintain constant engagement. Rather than one time interventions, our timeline ensures that we spread awareness in phrases, reinforcing messages over time and reaching different segments of our audience students, parents, and staff. Thirdly, we conducted surveys before and after our key interventions to assess the change in awareness and behavior. These surveys were carefully designed for three stakeholder groups students, teachers, and parents. The results shown here in this bar chart revealed a significant improvement in several key areas. Understanding of what e-waste is, awareness of the environmental and biodiversity related consequences of improper disposal, willingness to recycle unused devices responsibly, familiarity with nearby e-waste collection options. Our efforts have shown significant positive results and impact. Firstly, we successfully decluttered and disposed of waste responsibly, preventing harmful substances from leaching into the environment. Secondly, we facilitated the recycling of devices for deconstruction projects, even provided usable components for handyman personnel, promoting resourcefulness. Crucially, we witnessed increased awareness within our school and the neighbor community about the harsh effects. This is a long-term trend that our protect both years. It's a long-term trend. When informed individuals are more likely to adopt disposal habits. Ultimately, project aim to connect with the community and ensure that waste is disposed without affecting the environment. We believe that by fostering this connection and providing accessible solutions, we can create a greener and healthier future. This our tagline says. Old gadgets, new goals, let's greener grow. Behind you.
Thank you. I think that is quite a unique topic because not many people know how to properly dispose e-waste. So thank you so much for sharing your project with us. It's clear that a lot of passion and hard work ran into this project. Good job, Global Indian International School. All right. From one amazing project to another, let's hear what the next team has been working on. Let's welcome SK Beting Lintang from Terengganu, Malaysia.
Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Aizara Amanda binti Muhammad Farid. I am from SK Bantilintang.
Hello and good morning everyone. My name is Nur Alia binti Muhammad Raslan. I'm from SK Bantilintang.
Hello everyone. My name is Anis Ramadania binti Eri Irwan. I'm from SK Bantilintang. Good morning everyone. I am Manar Alia Betty Wanzakanain from SK Batlintang, Besut Terengganu. I would like to share our project Eco School, which is Eco Spark, from waste to work. What are the problems that we face at our school? First, our school community generates a large amount of waste such as plastic water bottles and plastic containers. Then, improper waste disposal harms the local environment and affects biodiversity. Our project is about managing waste, but it actually helps biodiversity too. When we throw rubbish everywhere, it can hurt animals, plants, and their homes. By recycling, reducing waste, and cleaning up, we protect nature and help all living things stay safe and healthy. A cleaner school means a healthier environment for everyone, even for the animals we don't always see. Finally, the last problem is lack of environmental awareness among the pupils. What are the goals of our project? First, reduce pollution around the school compound to save our biodiversity. Then, cultivate awareness among the pupils on the proper waste management. Next, inculcate reuse, reduce, and recycle habits among the pupils. So, how do we conduct our project? First, we conduct waste audit. Conduct a school waste audit to understand the types and source of waste. Next, we conduct environmental awareness survey. Conduct pre and post survey among the pupils and school community. We have 6 activities for our project. First, set up recycling bins. Introduce separate bins for a proper waste disposal for level 1 and 2 pupils. You can see at the picture here. Then, reduce, reuse, and recycle. Send to recycling center and reusing waste items for beneficial use for year 5 and 6 pupils. For example, we made flower pot by using detergent bottles. We also made waterfall fountain by using used glass bottles. Next, we also made sea creatures by using bottle caps. Lastly, we built wall by using plastic water bottles. Next, monthly plugging. Carry out continuous plugging activity throughout the year. You can see at the picture here. After that, establish eco park. Set up an eco-friendly park in the school area for level 1 and 2 pupils. Other than that, display an informative board on how long waste items take to decompose for year 6 pupils. You can see at the picture here. Finally, build up Gallery Nelayan, an education hub to promote reusing waste items properly for level 2 pupils. You can see at the picture here. All the activities are conducted throughout the year. How to ensure our project is a success? First, track activity tracking. Keep record of reusing waste activities and selling recyclables. Next, knowledge assessment. Assess school community knowledge about environmental awareness by conducting survey every 6 months. So now, as you can see on the screen, the result of the pre and post survey. We can see drastic changes in recycling, reusing waste, and waste disposal knowledge. After the projects have been implemented, pupils are aware about the environment and help to save our biodiversity. What are the impact of our project? First, more than 80% of the pupils are aware about proper waste management. Then, school produce less trash and turn into cash. This will help to save our environment and biodiversity too. Next, school community becomes better at sorting recyclables. Finally, more than 80% of the pupils practice recycling and reusing waste at school to protect biodiversity by lessening the harmful impacts on ecosystem. To summarize, our project might seem simple, but the impact speaks for itself. Our small effort might soon save our biodiversity. That's all for me. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. It seems like this project is quite student-centered, which is amazing. How you involve the students from level 1 to year 6 is very amazing. Also, fantastic presentation. Your creativity and dedication really shines through. Okay, now, next in line, we have a school that's been making waves with their biodiversity project. So over to you, SK Sungai Siput Utara from Perak, Malaysia.
Okay. Itu tekadkan semangat bersatu hati mitra lestari amalan diri sekolahku lestari mulanya di sini benih kejayaan SKSSU lestari. Hi everyone and good morning. We are from SK Sungai Siput Utara, Malaysia, also known as SKSSU Lestari. My name is Kailali Syamiti Mamalham. My name is Mama Muaz bin Jasmi. I'm Professor Serbo Baganisan and I'm Nur Alia Betizul. The title of our project is Green Garden. Allow me to begin with from a statement. For your information, our school faces significant waste management challenges. For example, excessive leftover being sent to landfills, limited recycling participations, and minimal reuse of resources. Furthermore, students are lacking hands-on learning spaces where students can engage with plant science, traditional knowledge, and sustainable practice. Lastly, the generation of significant organic waste from cafeteria food scraps, landscape activities, and classroom materials, which being sent to landfills rather than being repurposed. As for the goals for the project, we aim to create our own school garden where it can educate school students about the importance of medicinal plants, promote gardening and agriculture. 3R program. 3R program. Foster environmental responsibility and sustainable practice. Practice by reduce, reuse, and recycle. Biocompost or compost fertilizer promote environmental sustainability and waste management. To ensure our aims are achieved successful, our method to find a suitable spot to build a Lestari garden. The Lestari gardens include of herbals, share collection center, and compost fertilizer. Secondly, we repurpose an empty school plot into Lestari garden. The next we begin with building Lestari garden within 3 months with parents and teachers' aid. Actually, we have to thank to the parents and teachers for the hard work for building this Lestari garden. The next, the parents have sponsored some plants for this Lestari garden. The environmental club members also did their part by collecting GI materials, plus reusable or used everyone stays. They also did their part by collecting school leftovers from cafeterias into compost fertilizer. How to be share on mentoring and evolution. Observation. Students become motivated to recycle waste material flour in bottles, bags, and economic check. After that, decrease amount of trash in school area, based appropriate labeling and use, using food waste a lifetime in the cafeteria, student agreement is sustainable practice, and improve understanding of waste management and environmental awareness in students. Quiz and survey. Students have higher level of knowledge about waste management and environmental issues. Now, allow me to share you the result or impact of this project. Reduce school waste, composting creates natural fertilizer, growing herbs organically foster biodiversity, by attracting beneficial insects like bees and butterflies to the garden, contributing to a healthier ecosystem. Promoting biodiversity, reducing the need for chemical pesticides, and educating students about sustainable living practice. As for the activities, we have educational and awareness campaign where Dr. Richard Ong is talking about the importance of recycling. Next, we have Sekolah Kule Story, which is collecting 8 containers, plastic bottles with caps, waste oil, grocery plastic, waste paper, and e-waste. What is e-waste? E-waste is electronic waste. And then we have Menghijau SK Sesula Study, or in English is Greening SK Sesula Study, which is collecting the herbals and vegetable plants that were donated by the parents and planting them around the school to make the landscape more beautiful.
Drop off. What is drop off? Drop off is collecting used materials from students in our school. The materials are such as old clothes, school bags, handbags, shoes, and slippers. We donate these things to the old folks, orphanage, and flood victims. After that, we planting and harvesting herbs. The environmental club members harvest vegetables like green mustard, Brazil spinach, okra, and roselle. Then we did youth cooking oil campaign. They also did collecting cooking oil campaign with the direction of Anson Biofuel Energy CLLP.
3R practice. The collecting 3R materials to sell for be a seller and fun for club. Lastly, we have plants and herbs on campus sale. Normally, the environmental club members will harvest and sell the vegetable and herbs like lemongrass and turmeric. Leaves they sell before raya. Are you excited to see our green garden? This is the front view. And then we have the inside view. In conclusion, this project also benefits other schools in our missions to increase the students' awareness and importance of doing our parts in maintaining the environmental for our future generations. That's all from us. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Love the enthusiasm and the self-made song. Is it self-made song in the beginning? You made it yourself, the song? Yeah, all right. In terms of the project, from the pictures and the data, I can see here this project is very cool and has a very big impact on the school. So very well done. Your project shows how young leaders can truly make a difference. All right, now, I think we just heard a great presentation just now, and I'm sure this next one will be just as insightful. Let's welcome SK Marian Convent from Ipoh, Perak, Malaysia. SK Marian Convent, are we here?
Can you see my video?
I can see your video, but the audio is quite slow. But I can't see you, teacher.
My student?
Your student also is not visible on the group. On the screen, sorry.
I think probably need to try to remove the virtual background in order to see them. Yeah.
You just remove the background. Teacher, I remove it. Yes. None. Where is it? Yeah, already done.
We'll wait for a while. We have some technical issues right now.
It's okay. I think we can skip them for now and then we go forward for another group, the SK Rapat Setia. Can we?
SK Mariam Common, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. So now let's welcome SK Rapat Setia from Perak, Malaysia.
Testing, testing.
Yes, Mio, we can hear you. Let's go.
A lovely, a lovely morning. Salutations from all of us. I am Mio Muhammad Irfan with my friend Ali Shahani, Kevin, and Aisha. We are proud winners of recent World Youth STEM Invention Innovation. As the Diamond Award winners, we are humbled to be given this opportunity to share our success with distinguished delegates. Let us walk you through our success journey. The school is blessed with spacious unused land. It is very much useful for farming purpose. The soil is perfect for small projects such as planter boxes for rice planting, catfish pond, quill webbing, and beautiful Japanese roses. Our goals is to Our goal is to maximize the usage of the fertile land. It also serves as educational purpose for the student. They have first-hand experience and be part of this project. They have fun learning outside the classroom beside gaining knowledge for future endeavors. The method that we use is all natural resources are used to the maximum. Example of natural resources beside the land are the spring. The water is fully used. It is pumped directly to the rice planter boxes and catfish ponds. The spring water is used for drinking purpose for quails and water the wall of roses. Solar power irrigation system is used to pump the water directly from the natural spring via energy pool. Water from the tank is also distributed to planter box. Rice is grown in the planter boxes, the end product. Whole rice, 150 kilogram produced and sold. Broken rice, we reproduce as cooling powder or local term, and it is known as bedak sejuk. Rice husks were turned into enzyme. These enzymes are used as cleaning agent, tested and proven. Many books were created using the journals and log used in teaching and learning purpose. The educational impact for this is hands-on learning about sustainable farming and creative use of rice byproducts through cross-curricular activities. The environmental impact for this is promotion of zero-waste farming and eco-friendly practices by fully utilizing rice plants component in a sustainable way.
Catfish pond. Catfish are released into a planter box pond. Catfish eat the eggs of the golden apple snails, which helps in the terms of biological control. The educational impact is aquaponics and natural rearing and controlled system enhances real-life observation of the catfish in a sustainable pond system. The environmental control is catfish eats the eggs of the golden apple snails, the number one threat in the planter box, reducing the need for chemicals and pesticides. It also encourages natural bio projects. Quail cage. Quail droppings are collected and turned into organic fertilizer, which is used for refertilizing the soil. The educational impact is sustainable farming practices by recycling organic waste and usage of natural fertilizers improve soil health. The environmental control is to reduce the need for chemical fertilizer, promoting healthier soil and eco-friendly farming approach. Wall of roses. Japanese roses are grown using a hydroponic system. The educational impact is hydroponic gardening and soilless farming methods promotes understanding of the science behind water and nutrient cycles. The environmental control is less water and space usage than traditional farming, helps conserve water and reduce land impact. Now I would like to call upon Kiran to continue the presentation.
Okay, thank you. For the aspect of the students, the monitoring plan for students is take turn to weed around the plant. Oh, the staging numbers of students' participation is overwhelming. They like to participate in these kinds of activities. They take turns to weed around the planters. They like to feed the fish and quail. So for teachers is they help upgrade each allocated platform and they check on the plants, help improve or restart the program if necessarily. And our school administrator is the brainchild of this mega project. So she encourage, guide, and give helping hands throughout the program. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Parents Teachers Association, also known as PTA. Our Parents Teachers Association chairperson, Anci Azrazi bin Muhammad, also contributed to the success. He has a background in biological and agricultural engineering. He guided us in setting up the garden, pond, cages, and rose wall. He also helps create progress records and approves funding from Parents Teachers Association funds. Individual parent contributions help keep the projects grow strong. This helps to maintain the progress of the projects without any hindrance. As time envy us, we would like to conclude our humble presentation by inviting distinguished panel and everyone watching to ask or send any queries via school email, aba2068moe.edu.my. Any suggestions for future projects are welcomed. Together, we stand hand in hand for humanity. Thank you.
Thank you. What a meaningful initiative. I think here, especially rice isn't just food. It's culture, is the livelihood in our region, is our staple food, basically here in Southeast Asia. So great work on connecting biodiversity with what matters the most. Thank you, Team SK Rapat City. I believe your project will inspire many other eco schools around the world. So now let's move on to our last but not least group, SK Marian Convent Ipoh from Perak, Malaysia.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
Good morning, respected judges, teachers, and fellow participants. I'm Pravinya.
I'm Zara. And I'm Naura.
We are from Marian Convent School. Today, I proudly present our project, Turning Waste into Wonders, Marian Eco-Innovations, Transforming Waste into Sustainable Solutions. In today's world, education often lacks a strong connection with environmental responsibilities. At the same time, waste generation and pollution continues to grow. Our project bridges this gap by integrating real-world eco-innovations into education, promoting sustainability aligned with SDG 4, 6, 12, and 13 goals to nurture a sense of environmental responsibilities among students. Second, to promote upcycling and creative innovation using waste materials. Third, to contribute towards achieving Sustainable Development Goals, SDG, especially SDG 4, 6, 12, and 13. Methods: organized collection by food waste, household waste, used gallons, and used cooking oil. Refine eco products, testing functionality like self watering, cleaning power, tool storage, and last but not least, designing our projects. Students are also offered a hands-on session where they get to create number 1, Marian NutriPot, a self-watering pot made entirely from food waste. Second, MacCleaner, a cleaning or also a natural eco cleaner from organic scraps. Third, Smart Rower Toolbox, a storage toolbox from used gallons. And last but not least is M Candles, candles recycled as old candles from oil.
We organize eco-workshop, waste collection products, water conservation campaigns, awareness session integrated into our lessons today. Student-led activities, collected material collection, recyclable collection, and creatively transform a waste into useful eco-friendly product. We monitored student participation. We monitor student participation, collect collection materials, and product creation weekly. The Eco Committee and teachers track through the process of checklists. Ensuring improvement through our sustainability efforts. The evaluation showed over 80% improvement in student eco-knowledge, 30 kg of waste reuse, 75% of students practicing daily recycling, and 100% functionality in created products. These results were measured through surveys, observation, and product testing. Our activities included hands-on eco-innovation workshop, waste material drives, clean water awareness programs, student at the exhibitions, and this experience developed by leadership, creativity, and strong environmental values among our students.
SK Marian Convent, are you okay there?
I think their line are cut off currently, yeah.
But we still have one more student to present, kan?
Supposedly, I think.
Okay, we'll just wait for SK Marian Convent.
In the meantime, we're going to have a Q&A session for the next session after this. So I would propose for everyone to prepare for their own questions to ask and discuss between schools.
For the Q&A session, after this, you may unmute yourself or you can also type your questions in the chat box. Any questions to any schools that you would like to ask, because there's a lot of project here, so we can learn from one another, all right? Also, just to add for the Q&A and discussion session, feel free, to share pictures of your project in the WhatsApp group, or you can share the video links in the chat box. Please state your school name together with the picture. All right, I think SK Marian Convent is back.
Yeah. Now we would like to show you all our innovations so far. So this is our Marian NutriPot. We have the fertilizer here, and these are whipcords which we attend, and the fertilizer from here. And we use all the biodegradable material. And our second innovation is the Mac Cleaner. It is basically a natural eco cleaner made from organic scraps, and It is used for cleaning all types of materials and it's very convenient to use. This is our ant candles. They are used from used cooking oil, and we also have an individual bank. And the benefits are it promotes environmental awareness and supports eco-innovation and invention. We collect all this used cooking oil from schools and canteens and use it to make this innovation to build environmental responsibilities in students. So this is our candle. Yes. So this is also our Mario NutriPot, but the mini version. We place this mini Mario NutriPot in each class so that we can give awareness to all the students about the importance of taking care of our earth and implementing our innovation, the Mario NutriPot. And this is our planting media. We include stuff like pencil shavings and other biodegradable materials in order for the planting media to be suitable for the plant. Next is the Smart Robot Toolbox. We have attached a locking mechanism, also wheels at the bottom so that it is easier for convenience moving. And our Smart Robot Toolbox is basically a storage tool used to keep materials. We can store materials like books, hardware, and here we have stored some books. So it's convenient to place materials that we need in our daily life. And that is our prototype for the Smart Robot Toolbox. We have painted it and we have locked it. It opens at the top, so it's easier to place stuff and take it out. This is our marine herbal soap. We use all types of organic and it does not contain any chemicals, which is also part of the mech cleaner and part 1 liter for each of it. Turning waste into wonders. Marian Eco Innovations shows that with just a little bit of creativity, action, and education, we can make sure and manage to transform waste materials into a sustainable solution, thus making the earth more safer and greener for us all. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, SK Marian Convent. I think it's such an eye-opening presentation. It's impressive to see how waste materials like cooking oil, detergent gallons, and food scraps were turned into practical eco products like Marian NutriPot, self-watering pots, candles, and also cleaners, if I'm not mistaken. So I hope we can all apply some of these ideas into our own schools. All right. I think that's a wrap for project presentations. Congratulations to all teams for your inspiring work. All right. Now it's time for our Q&A and discussion session. As we mentioned just now, you may unmute yourself or you can type your question in the chat box. All right. Do we have any representation from any schools?
So actually, I do have one question. So for SK Beting Lintang, are you here? SK Beting Lintang?
Yes.
Okay, so you mentioned that you have Gallery Nelayan, which is fisherman galleries, right? So why do you pick that as your project? Why didn't you have like maybe school gallery or maybe teachers gallery? Why you choose fisherman for that initiative? if student can answer, no worries. The teachers also can answer to this discussion.
Okay, so basically, we choose Galeri Nelayan because since our school is situated nearby to the beach, and the students here are basically come from family whereby their fathers are working as fishermen. So that's why our main focus is regarding fisherman's life. So in that Galeri Nelayan, basically, if you have time to visit, you can come and see. We prepare sorts of educational hub whereby we use waste product, for example, fishing net, uh, buoyancy for the fishing tools, whereby we collect waste item and we reuse it. We reuse them again uh, as an education hub for the pupils. So basically, instead of just throwing the rubbish, we reuse it again to save our environment.
Thank you, teacher. Is it possible for you to include the photos of the gallery in the group so that all of our teachers can see how your schools are doing?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Thank you, teacher. So we have another group. We have another questions from SK Rapat Setia Aisyah. 4Gs, which is the question is, does your school's general income from e-waste collection?
Hi, we are here. Okay. As of now, we are not generating income. We are in touch with the organizations and we collect the e-waste and pass it. And we promote the recycling or reusing actually. Did you want to add on something?
Technically, is the entire thing.
No, not exactly as income for now.
So, okay, so if you are doing the campaign, right, you're doing with the communities. So
Yeah,
do you have
right.
like challenges? What is the community response to that campaign actually?
Yes, we did have some challenges. What were the main challenge?
The main challenges were trying to make the neighborhood understand how important e-waste recycling is.
Right. That was the biggest challenge to make them understand exactly that batteries goes in the bin and it troubles. But highlighting that part, the simple battery or a simple e-waste, generally it goes in the bin. And okay, the other struggle what we faced when we did the project is still going on though, was mainly the okay when we collect the e-waste here in school, passing it back to the right place. E-waste bins are very less. The education is very less around here that we had seen. We had placed one e-waste bin in our school. We believe in the the segregation of the waste. We have the different bins in schools, different places, and different dates for the e-waste collections.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
do have a site to share. We have a site. With this, we have a lot of other initiatives to be, which we can highlight as well. And I can share some pictures here as well for the campaign and all.
Yes, you can share the pictures in the group so that all the school can see how your schools are doing.
Sure. Can I share the screen here so that I can show the website?
Let me stop sharing and then you can share.
My website. But I need a second to actually go and get and share. Will it be fine?
Yes.
Okay, give me a minute, please.
So if any of the school want to share some videos, some YouTube link, you can share in the chat, then I will share the video with all of student and teachers here.
I think that's one from SK Beting Lintang on the Gallery Nelayan Sebintang.
So there are questions for Marian Convent Ipoh. What challenges were faced during the candle making process?
Well, most of the challenges that we faced were finding the oil, but it was actually quite easy because most of it were found at the canteen. And we also used like, it wasn't that much. We didn't face that much situations in creating the candle.
So is that mean with other waste solution there are many challenges more than the candle making?
Sorry, could you please repeat that question?
Uh,
The
so
audio is not clear.
I'm sorry. Does that mean that your another projects are much more hard than the candle making process? Is that correct?
Yes, because in the candle making, we only use a few materials just to create it. But in our other innovations, we have to collect food waste and we have to find it from many different sources in order to create others. But for the candle, we just use old and used cooking oil in order to create it.
Okay. I think that answers the question.
And I think Kieran from Rapat City also have questions for the Global Indian International Schools.
Kieran, you
Sure.
can unmute yourself.
Now we are here. Sure.
Kieran, maybe you can unmute yourself to ask the questions.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. How do you achieve? I forgot already. Can go to the slide.
Yeah. Okay. Can I share my site?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. I will. Okay. It looks like this. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Here are some other initiatives what we are proud part of. Some recognitions what we have achieved recent. I'll go slow though. Let me know if in case I have to go slow or stop. I'll just take a walk through entire website. And here when we go, we have our framework. Okay. We have the initiatives, ongoing initiatives. We have different ongoing initiatives, one of which is birthday blooms, the Garden of Hope, which we call it as. Here to generate the income from the garden produce, herbal garden. If okay, I'll just show some pictures also. This is what it looks like. Nature walk. Then comes my project from here, which is under waste management. We have multiple projects. One was our waste out of waste, Tetra Pak recycling, clothing, and then came as e-waste because it was a problem. It is actually a problem which has never been addressed. There is one more campaign we are running as clothing recycle and one more as food waste. So when we go to e-waste, this is one more the awards what we have received for it. The presentations, different group involved, the e-waste bin. We had been doing this quite long now. Yes, that's you. And some pictures. Kids went actually to the neighborhood to tell and to give away the pamphlets and to collect as well. These are our assemblies where we had, you see, the awareness, kids making other kids aware. That's from the e-waste. Then we had food waste. We actually went and made one project as waste management. This was another very exciting project what we had, which was again the clothing. So we were very proud that we were able to collect. We did it in two phases. This year also we are starting it back. We did it in two phases. One was 65 kgs of clothing donated. This is another where we had the exhibitions around, making everybody aware. Fashion challenge. I will share the link actually in the group so that if anybody is keen on seeing, you can go through.
Yes, yes. I think thank you, teacher Miss Angeli. I think a lot of school will go through this website and learn from your school for what kind of initiative they can do in their school.
Sure, 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 sure. I'll stop my share. If any other question regarding this, I'll be happy to answer.
I think Kieran, do you remember your question now? You want to ask?
About e-waste.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, please.
What were the challenges during your e-waste?
The collection part or
I think she's asking about the collection.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
The most challenging part of the e-waste was making the people understand how important it is to recycle the e-waste because the people they don't know about it, so they just throw in regular bins, the batteries and electronics, but they should actually go to recycling e-waste bins and send to the recycling center to recycle them. Thank you, Abhiyan. May I add on? It's also very hard to find e-waste bins around in this place. So it's not easy for the people to throw it and then even if they know about e-waste. So we had to go and collect the e-waste from
Yes, I agree here. This was the main challenge because if you go through the list also, which is available online with the government sites, there are no nearby places where I can go and throw it or discard it. So this again was another one where we went, we had it in phases. We kept the bins inside the school. We made people aware that there is a bin kept inside the school so that they can drop in on the weekends. They can just leave the e-waste in school, and then we were in touch with Alba, and we made sure that the e-waste goes to the proper place.
That's very nice. I also have a follow-up question for that. I
Sure.
understand that now the students or know where they can dispose their e-waste, but do the students, other than the one in Eco Schools team, do they know how actually the e-waste is being processed in your school? Is being
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. They are actually regular sessions. We make sure that we have the regular sessions for. We do have a sustainability group and a team, a group of students right from primary to secondary, which was as, and we have a set of teachers involved in different projects. That's why I showed you that website. So we have different projects running parallelly. So one set is looking entirely for this one.
I see. That's amazing. I love how you involve the whole school. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I see we have a question from SK Marian Convent. She has a question for SK Rapat Setia. So anyone from SK Rapat Setia, are there any specific measurements for your innovation? Go ahead, Mior.
We sent the sample to University Science Malaysia and we got a good result for this.
Does that answer your question, SK Marian Convent? Do you want to add more questions?
What about the specific measurements for each things?
We have a question actually.
For the stingless bees one,
There was a project testing. Yes, this one.
this one,
Will come in front.
did you collect honey in your school or did you give this idea to other schools or companies?
Okay, anyone from SK Sao? The question is, do you get this honey from your school or do you get it somewhere else? Am I reading the question correctly?
This is the question.
Collect the honey in your school.
Yes, yes.
You actually have to. It's a kind of bee farm at the school.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Oh wow, interesting. You have a bee farm at school. And is there a group of students involved in this, or because there has to be some precautions taken when you go and when you are around bees, there are a lot of precautions you need to take care of, right?
SK Sao, they're asking if all students are involved in this project because bees are quite dangerous, right? You have to have like a precaution step. So does every student involved in this project?
Okay, good morning. Let me answer this question. Okay, actually, normally we will focus for the year 4, 5, and 6 students. And then actually this project is
Teacher, I think you have to be a little closer to the mic. It sounds echo. It's echoing. And also now you're muted.
Okay, sorry, can you hear me now?
Okay. All right.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, the students that normally will engage in this project is normally year 4. Because actually this project is not dangerous at all because it's a stingless bee.
Let's see. Okay.
And then normally year 1, year 2, year 3, they will just join as a participant, but they are not involving in handling the honey, bee honey.
Okay.
And then the main thing is it's not dangerous at all.
Ask anything. How are the bees stingless?
Sorry, I couldn't hear.
How are the bees stingless?
He asked, how are the bees stingless?
bee?
Yes,
Why
yes.
is it stingless?
Stingless bee, yes, stingless. Normally in Malaysia, call it as kelulut.
Yep.
Okay.
I think Malaysians should be aware of this kelulut. So it's a stingless bee.
Okay, okay.
I have a question for the first group.
For the first group.
Eco hydro plants, I think.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, the eco hydro farm. I have a question.
Mhm.
Like, what was the main challenges in this? Because it looks like hard for the understanding of hydro farm. What was the main challenge?
SK Ahmed, the student asked, what is the main challenges in doing
What's
this?
the main challenge actually when you
I was confused. It's like very confusing.
why was it too confusing?
SK Amit? Can we have SK Amit?
Okay. Can you repeat the question?
But the question, what was your what were the main challenges in this? Like, how did you do it? What was the main challenges? Main challenges.
Teacher. Can you wait?
What are the problems you're facing in doing this in your school?
The main challenges are
The teacher.
due to the weather.
So in the meantime, actually, one of the school, SK Sungai Siput Utara, want to show their slide. So maybe after this we can go through that. Okay, I think SK Amir are not confident in maybe speaking English. No worries, maybe they can type the answer in the chat, and I hope they will answer that question. Is that okay, Miss Anjali?
Yeah, sure.
Yep, okay. So one of the school would like to share their slide. Cikgu Puspa, do you want me to?
Okay, Miss, we are ready.
Okay.
This is the organization. This is the organizations.
Next slide.
Next slide.
Objective that I mentioned before this.
Is the objection of the project. Objective.
And the method we did and the program and everything. Let's we go see for the pictures first. Later I explain about the pictures. Okay. The first picture is about the compost fertilizer, which is known as baja compost. Okay, this is the waste that we collect from the cafeteria, and the collecting waste we always used to be as a budget compost that the picture is shown. How we collect and how we made it as a budget compost. The waste from the cafeteria and how the school community is help us to do the budget compost. And the next slide is about the campaign as Sekolah Lestari.
For the Sekolah Lestari campaign, what our school did was that we collected used oils, and so
eggshells.
Yeah, we also collected eggshells and
Egg containers.
plastic bottles, plastic containers.
Egg containers.
E-waste and everything we just collect on the campaign. And the next is, okay, this is the collecting the campaign of used oil campaign. We just collect the used oil from the school students, which is the director of Anson Fuel and Bio. He giving the awareness talks to the students. Okay, after that. So how the making of our green garden?
Yeah, so this is the behind the scenes progress of building the Laman Herba
Green garden.
The green garden, yeah, in our school. So for your information, in the building of this garden, we actually use a lot of recycled materials. So we definitely applied the 3R process in the making of this garden. So we used up tires, planks,
Playwoods, and the bottles, plastic bottles as a waste and everything.
If you can see here, you can also see that there's an old metal box, cardboard. No, not cardboard, cabinet, yeah.
And after that, the next picture is about we are selling everything. to make a fund for the school and the club, environmental club. And this is how we build the green garden using the herbs from the parents and everything. Okay. This is the teachers who are helping the students to make a monuments using a 3R, like papers, bottles, and everything. Okay. These are the some teachers actually, what we did from the 3R things, materials. This is the onion leaves from the waste bottles, waste mineral bottles. Okay, lemongrass and turmeric leaves. We have been sold when the raya time.
Yes.
And also the spinach and green mustard. All are from our green garden.
What was the problem you faced by doing your project?
Actually, there's a no more problem because the students are very, very committed to us, and also the environmental club and the parents are really very supporting to us, and also the school community are really very supporting to us. And then we're collecting.
This is
And we also have a hydroponic set, which is sponsored by our agriculture department of Perak. And then drop off, as we explained already on our slide, about we collecting things from the students. Okay. That we involve in a sustainable leadership award. We got an award also from the sustainable in international level. Okay. These are the people who help us. Okay, that's it. Thanks from us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Actually, I have a question for SK Sao. SK Sao. Okay. My question is if you had let's say unlimited resources for your project, whether that's be the funds or the materials that you use, what would you like to improve in your project?
Hi, morning. If in case, let's say we have fund, and then we like to sell our product to the community.
Okay.
So that we can have we can deliver the bee honey to the community here. So because it will require a lot of funds because we need to process it and then we need to marketing it. So if in case we have a lot of fund and then maybe we can sell to the community around.
I see. That's I think we should.
Miss Ali, actually, I would like to share the video.
Yeah.
So I have sent to you through WhatsApp. Can you help me to share it?
But this one I think is picture. I got the picture.
I have a video as well. Wait.
Okay.
It's loading.
Okay.
It's okay when it's fully loaded, and then maybe you can share it so that other teachers and students can see the video.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If there any schools would like to share some videos, also can share the link in the chat box.
Okay. I think in the chat box, Mio from SK Rapat Setia would like to respond to the question just now from SK Marian Compact. Mio, over to you.
Okay, can I answer it? One proportion of rice straw, 2 proportion of fruit peels waste, 10 liter of water, 1 portion of brown sugar. We also test it in our school garden and also paddy and observe their changes in their height and dry weight. Besides, we also send the fermented enzyme to University Science Malaysia for lab testing. For water and solar energy reduction, we refer to our electricity and water bills. Besides in classroom practice, we do assessment so that project-based learning able to increase the student interest and scores in essence. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so this is the video from SK Sao. There's Stingless Honey Project. Tana, maybe you would like to kind of explain. I think the audio.
Yeah, maybe I
audio.
think maybe they can share in the group since the video quite blur. Maybe because the laptop is in HD. Yep.
Okay, Miss. Maybe later I can share to WhatsApp group.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Is there any more questions from any schools?
I think Kieran have a question for Sungai Siput. Like, what were the problem you faced by doing your project?
I think that one was answered during the presentation, if I'm not mistaken. Is there any more? Maybe we can hear it from any of our jury, any feedback, or maybe any comments?
Hi, just a quick one from me. I've seen a diverse projects all over the presentations. Obviously, you guys are making impacts everywhere you guys are located at the moment. So everyone needs to aware that the game is not stop here. You guys still needs to walk in these shoes and keep making impact throughout your projects. Okay. Um, Based on the themes that we've set today is on biodiversity. I've seen there are few projects that are really talk about biodiversity, but there are others theme included also, and it's good to have that. It shows that we are quite rich with projects, especially in this region. So well done and all the best for what's next for you guys.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fazzi. Okay, I assume there are no more questions.
Assalamualaikum.
All right. Oh, sorry. Let's head over to Mr. Hazard.
Yeah, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum everyone and very good morning from Bangladesh. I was observing and enjoying the presentation. Our students, all the participants are doing very well. They have presented their presentation very excellently, and I think they are the very keen speaker and insight thoughts and their skills of presentations all over the sessions was very good. So I appreciate them and great welcome them and congratulations them and thank you all. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Walaikum salam. Just to introduce Mr. Tahazzuk, Mr. Muhammad Tahazzuk Hussain here is a senior teacher and facilitator from in Eco Schools program, also from Raya Bazaar High School, Bangladesh. Thank you so much for the input.
Yes, thank you.
All right. So if there's no more questions, let me just check the chat box real quick. All right. Okay, I assume there's no more question. And thank you everyone for all the discussion, all the inputs. I too learned a lot from you. So now I will pass the virtual mic to my colleague Nur Shafinas to take over for a short session for a quiz. There's nothing serious, don't worry.
Yeah. So thank you, Miss Ale. And first of all, thank you to all the students and all the teachers for the great presentations, a very great series sessions. And I would say it was a great discussion as well among the schools. So for now, our next and our final activities for today would be a quick interactive sessions with the students. So as I informed yesterday, each student need to have your own device, or if you don't have your own device and you're sharing your devices with your friends, you can join this Mentimeter by scanning the code, or you can just click on the link that I just share on the chat box. And we will wait for a few minutes for everyone to join. Once everyone joins, then we can start our final activity. Do inform us if you have any difficulty to join the link. If you have joined the Mentimeter, maybe you can type 1 in the chat box.
Can we join, Shabinas? Can we join?
Yes, definitely. Even the juries can also join.
All
Just a
right.
quick find. Yeah. Or yeah, or you can even thumbs up in the Mentimeter.
Hi. When I join in, I see the same screen, right? I'm on the correct page. Is
Yes,
it?
true. You'll be
Okay.
seeing the same screen.
Yeah, I am able to see the same screen and the questions will flash in a while.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Sure.
All right. So can we start now? If you think we can start now, can you type number 1 in the chat box? You're already joining? So at 10:55, we will start our interactive sessions. All right. So our first questions. What is one word you could use to describe the Earth right now? You can type your answer in the screen. Hot. Yes, very, because we're having the global warming right now. Wonderful. Peace. Safety. Oh, exhausted. I think that word's very relatable with the current situations right now. And then we also have polluted. Definitely. Yes. And then we also have agonize. Yes. Based on the words, we can see that the students are very aware with the current situations. Full of waste. Deforestations. Definitely. Unpredictable weather. Yes. Currently in Malaysia, yeah, we can see it's very unpredictable. Uh, Sick. We have a lot. Yes. All right, so we have a few feedbacks for the students. So, great answer because as you can see, they are very well aware with our situations right now with the climate change and everything. And I think that is the main purpose of Eco School in order for us to make students aware about climate change this day.
I love to see albedo effect.
Yeah. All right. And then we can also see a few words like recycle. Yes, definitely. When you think of Earth, you're trying to save the Earth. We need to do a lot of recycling. All right. Now, to our next questions, which is, if I were a superhero in charge of the planet, what my superpower would be? What? So probably you can say, I guess from my opinion, I would say I want to, make sure there's no waste in this Earth at all. All right, so those kind of superpowers. Fly. Why? So you can take all the waste and then throw it out somewhere else? Mind control, definitely, in order to raise awareness to other people's. No pollutions. And then we have plant more trees, definitely. I mean, if we have those superpowers, or we can definitely plant more tree. Eliminate waste, yes. And then I can see climate fund. So probably you want to give more money to actually in order for you to have the fund to do the eco projects at your schools. Rubbish destroyer, yeah. So basically you're trying to get rid of all of the waste. And then we have also control the weather, composting plastic without plastic, and then we also have grow trees. I mean, very function because once you have the powers to plant the trees and you can make the trees grow faster. And then we have community space. I think this is also relatable because you want to make sure all the community also joined in hands to protect our planet. And then we also have like super speed without chemical use. Yeah, that's all right. And then what else? Did I miss anything? Uh, urban planning. We also have urban planning, more 3R. So you want to have those superpower where you meet people to do more 3R, reuse, reduce, and recycles. All right. So 30. All right. I think we can proceed to our next questions. So what is your favorite way to help nature? So probably recycling, or you can also say you do water conservations at your schools and etc. Reuse a bag when shopping, yes, definitely. Cycle the rubbish, and then of course you implement the 3Rs in your daily life. Collect plastics, reduce the use of plastic. I think, can we scroll down to see the answers, or the answer is popping up? Um, okay, so we have plant more green life, and then so we can do more campaigns, do hydroponic activities, and then uh, plant trees as usual, and then use paper bag. Blogging, yes. And then we have environment awareness, yes. So I think that's it. We already have 30 responses. So those are the ways that you can actually implement in your daily life. And I hope we can actually see you conduct those habits in your school as well. Okay, next questions. One thing I can do every day to help the planet. So this is the same questions, but one thing that you're very confident that you can do every day. So one thing is that you can think of on top of your mind, recycle, stop using single-use plastic. Yes. Tiffin up. And then we have do not waste water and electrics. Correct. Save water. And we can scroll to see the rest of the answers. We have switch off the lights, and then we have avoid using straw, definitely. And then bring your own bento box. Yes, basically you bring your own food container to the schools, and I even suggest the school to actually implement this kind of methods at your schools. And stop food waste. And they also have use drinking bottle instead. Fly away so that I will pollute the earth. So you were trying to get out of the earth instead of staying in the earth. All right, and then we have a water plan, save energy, and then reduce the consumption of plastic, of course. All right, maybe we can proceed to the next questions. Car share, yes, car share, definitely, in order to avoid more pollutions. And then opting for walking or biking instead of driving for short trips. Yes, in order to reduce your carbon footprints. All right. Then we can proceed to the next questions. The next questions would be, which project did you find interesting? So this would prove if you pay attention or not during the presentations. So maybe you can mention the project that you find interesting and the reason why. Hydroponic. So this is from, if I'm not mistaken, a school, SK Army, if I'm not mistaken. And then we also have e-waste as well, stainless V, e-waste, my project. I can see my project. Wait, you need to mention your project in order for me to know. And then we also have NFT, gallery nelayan. We also have gallery nelayan. So I can see a lot of e-waste actually. Because e-waste, we can actually implement this at school because as we all know, there are a lot of digital learning these days. And I think it's very useful and important for teachers to segregate e-waste as well at schools. And then from gadget to green from GIS, yes. And then we have 5 cent garden because can feel all the 5 senses. And then we also have eco enzyme and Nutura boost, candle making. And then stainless B because it can be a commercial project. True. Like teacher Tana mentioned just now, if they have a lot of funds, I think they would definitely I mean, try to make the project bigger. Maybe probably give the sources to outside community. Yeah, so we can see a lot of NutriBoost, e-waste, stainless B. And I hope through this project, the other school can actually also implement this method at the school. And maybe we can also seek help from those teachers as well to get some ideas. All right. So that is all. Next questions would be, what new things did you learn from another school project? Yes, so maybe you learn a new method that you actually want to implement at the schools, or probably or even new knowledge to you, to the students. Nothing, probably. I expected nothing because you already know all those informations. Be responsible. We can do a lot of project. Yes. AC Marine Convent Nutri Pot. And then we also have recycled clothes. Yes. I learned that plastic is bad. Thank God, because it's not too late for you to learn that. And then we have AC Marine Nutri Pot. All about e-waste. Yes. Creative idea, true, small action, but we have the big impact if it's being done by the whole schools. Certainly, we're gonna have a big impact. And we also have e-waste and recycled clothes. Stainless B is new info for us. Yes, because in Malaysia it's actually quite common for us to have stainless B around the schools. So the school decided to actually collect all those stainless B and try to make use out of it as well. And then we also have the song was nice. So the by the students. And then we also have uh quill project. Yes. All right. And then we have e-waste as well. Okay. All right. And next question. Sorry, no, it's okay if you don't if you don't know what to write, it's okay. All right. The next question will be a fun way to raise awareness about the environment at school would be. So do you have any suggestion, a fun way how the students or even the teachers can raise awareness about our environments, our climate change at schools? Plugging, climate change education, a song on biodiversity, yes. A short campaign about recycling, info on notice board, yeah, because this is actually one of the important element in eco school as well. And then we have simulation activities. Yes, it's important for students to actually do the hands-on activity in order for them to know. And then we also have exhibitions. Recently, I think we did exhibitions for but technically it was a competitions, art show competitions. Yes. And then organizing a green week. Yes, this is a very good idea. I think probably the schools can actually implement this at your school as well. And then we have virtual awareness stuff. So probably you're referring to us. We're doing the EcoShare. And then we have pamphlets. Yes. We will have slogan as well. Mm, more outdoor activities on climate change. Yes. Climate change educations, small side game for mitigations, interesting poster. So I think this interesting poster also refer to the info board where the teachers and the student can actually do a lot of posters to raise more awareness, not only to the eco school community but as well to the other student as well. And then Zoom sharing session like we do right now. Yes. Upcoming, make sure you're joining. You will be joining this kind of session as well. And then running carnivals. And then sharing session. Thank you, TJF. You're welcome. So thank you very much for joining us as well for today. All right, and then post online. Yeah, so I would suggest for the schools to actually raise more awareness by posting online as well about your school's activity or even sharing information as well. All right, next questions would be if you could share an eco school project with kids around the world, which one would you pick and why? So one of the project that you can think of that today we can actually share to the whole world, not only refer to your school project, but also it can be this school project. My one. You need to mention, my dear, in order for me to know which project. And then we have Stingless Bee, yes. Do not use plastic and recycling. Hydro farm, yes, we also have hydro farm, green garden, e-waste. And then hydroponic is easy. Oh, you're already a master in it. And I think we can actually, if we know your name, we can actually refer to you for hydroponics. And then we also have mine because I can briefly perfectly on that title. You can explain well, I assume. And then I would share marine NutriPort with everyone since their project is doable within school community. Yes, that is very true because I mean, school committee, we need to ensure we also have the capacity to handle a certain eco school projects. And then we also have paddy planting. Yeah, paddy planting, but not in I think in a small, how would say, small scale lah, not in a big scales. And then if you want to implement it at schools. And then we also have the catfish project. And then e-waste because technology is everywhere. Very true. Then we have hydroponics, aquaponics, and then we also eco hydro farm. And then we also have turning rubbish into cash. Yes. So we can actually I assume you will be selling those waste. And then we also have Nutraboost because can help plants grow faster and healthy. Very correct. And then the Fisherman Gallery uh, and then Stingless Bee for honey as well. Okay, I think Stingless Bee actually leave a strong impression for today. New information for everyone. All right, and then we also have, yes, composting as well, because I mean everywhere we have organic waste, and then rainwater harvesting. Yes. All right. So that is all. We proceed to the next questions. So my dear students, try to answer the questions, and if you don't have anything to say, that will be okay as well. All right. Our next questions would be, if you could share one message with other students about saving the planet, what would it be? Better safe, not sorry. Yes. Better we act now than we regret our action later. And then, of course, we need to take action. We need to love Earth. And then we also have bring bento box from house and do not use the plastic. And of course, do not give up to the schools who play a big roles in raising awareness to the students. And then we'll also have action speaks louder than words. And then Earth is dying. Please help. Yes, I feel like the earth is talking with us right now. And then we have also Mother Nature needs us. Recycling is easy, free, and doesn't harm you. Please recycle. It does more good than harms. And then we also have, this is our only home. Let's each do our parts together. Every effort will make a difference. We can do this. And then we also have grow green, stay clean, and save the earth by NutraBoost. Oh, you're promoting your own. It's like you're promoting your own eco school project. And then we have start now, you are the agent of change. And then uh, also we have sustainability, not just a promise, but need action. Correct. All right. Now we can proceed. Okay, small action, big impact. Let's protect the earth from future generation. Thank you, SK Rapat Satya, for the great message. And then, okay, we can proceed to the next questions. All right, the next question, one word that describe the future I hope for Earth is. All right, we'll wait for the response first. Clean, yes. Forever. And that's why we need to take action more. No war. Correct. And then we also have we also have recycle, lively, greenish. And then we also have harmony, no pollution, healthy, stay cool, yes, with the global warming and all. And then, my dear student, try not to answer different contexts. Try to answer the questions. All right. And then we also have cleaner, yes. So that is all for these questions, and maybe we can proceed to our next questions. All right. So this is according to the EcoShare program for today. So maybe you can read your satisfaction. So do you believe students play a significant role in protecting our planet? So do you agree with this statement? All right, so we can see the responses is of course 4 and above, which leads to more strongly agree. And then I believe the student also aware about this because they are the one who are being the presenter for today, and they certainly play a big role in raising more awareness, as they are will be our next leader and our future for in order for us to save the planet. And yes, I think thank you for the great response. All right, maybe we can proceed to the next questions. All right. Maybe you can read as well. I feel confident in making my school more eco-friendly after today's session. So if you agree with this statement, you can read accordingly. All right, we can see so a lot of the students here and even the teachers agree with this statement. All right. I assume because you are more confident because you learn more eco school project for today. All right. Maybe we can proceed to the next questions. I feel inspired to implement similar project in my own school after watching these presentations. So if you feel like you can actually implement other eco school project at your schools, you can read accordingly. Strongly agree or the rest. All right. Thank you for the response. Um, all right, maybe we can proceed to the next questions. The next question, the presentation from other eco school inspired new ideas for my own project. So do you agree with these statements? So most of you are agree. And not to mention in this group chat, all of the schools can also share informations with other schools in order for them maybe learn from your school as well to implement those eco school project at their schools. So thank you for the response, and maybe we can proceed to the next questions. So the share session broadened my understanding of global environmental challenges faced by schools. So because in Malaysia or in Singapore, maybe we have different environmental challenges. So through this session, EcoShare, I hope we can learn more about other schools' environmental challenges. And as we can see here, most of you agree. Um, all right, maybe we can proceed to the next questions. The next question will be if you could work together with other school on eco project, what would you want to do? All right. So this, of course, you need to mention other schools name and their eco school project. Plants, yes. Farming, I think it would probably prefer to the hydro projects about the schools, and then we also have um paddy planting, hydroponics, and then we also have the enzyme eco rice, food compost, NutraBoost as well we have. And then we also have stingless bee, of course, rainwater harvesting. All right, and innovation, of course. All right, maybe we can proceed to our next questions. So next question, if you had to choose one environmental challenge for your school to solve this year, what would it be? So you probably you can state what kind of environmental challenges your schools have. Food waste, yes. Make more hydroponics. And then we have also food waste. Reducing carbon footprint, yes. Farming, e-waste. And then of course we also have recycling, reduce use of electricity, forever and always tackling excess trash is a crisis here. Yes, because I mean we create a lot of waste everywhere, including even from the canteen, from the schools, from the students, and then we also have no wasting, electricity. So as we can see here, there's a lot of topic which is electricity, and then we also have e-waste, and then of course we also have food waste. All right, maybe we can proceed to the next questions. In 3 words, how would you describe the impact of your projects? So, do you think your eco school project have any impact to all your school community? And can you state it in 3 words? Mind blowing. And then we also have slowly but surely, definitely. I totally agree with this statement. As long as we start out at the action first, and then we also have resourceful, non-waste, and useful. And then we also have impactful, amazing, huge, plan, action, results. So this is very important in eco schools. In order for us to conduct any eco school project, of course, we need to plan, we need to do the actions, to implement it, and then of course we also need to see the results. And then I become a fantastic gardener. Through this eco school project, you definitely will gain a useful skills for the student as well. And then friendly, cheap, and multifunction. Yes. And then we also have uh, new challenge. And then I'm a good electrician. Okay. And then I have the power to take action, definitely. All right. So maybe we can proceed to the next questions. If you could give advice to other school about environmental project, what would you say? So maybe you can leave some advice or message to other schools who's trying to start on environmental project, who are just taking their first baby steps. Be more efficient. Please be a responsible human. Yes, definitely. Stop using the plastic. We also have protect the environments. Please love the nature, plastic use. Good luck, don't give up. Follow SKMC. I mean, as a good examples, of course, definitely. And then don't give up no matter how many students don't care, won't pay attention, continue as they wish, don't stop spreading awareness and changing your school for the better. I feel definitely this is a great message, especially to the schools who just start on their baby steps on towards environmental educations, because it definitely won't start as smooth as we think, and it's definitely take a small steps and a small action first in order for us to see the impacts. And then keep trying, work hard, and finally you make the greatest innovation of all times. All right, thank you for the great feedbacks, and maybe we can proceed to the next questions. All right, so our last question for today, based on today's session, what kind of improvement would you like to see in our next EcoShare? Lots of activities, so maybe we can do more of an interactive activity in the future. And then more projects. More projects, of course, if we have a lot more of schools participating as well. Face-to-face sharing would be better, I guess, yes. But then, of course, we need to call the school from abroad as well, for the as we call it, EcoShare. And then more discussions. And then student having their voices be clearer and better. Definitely, we do need to probably we need to do a test run first with the schools, participating schools. And then more freedom for individual schools to present freely whichever materials we have would like to present. for information, because for EcoShare, every time we will have a big topic. So all the project will be based on the themes, and then do a lot more activities. So I guess this is coming from the students. And then we also had more competition like this. Hopefully, if we have any updates on more competition like this, we definitely will update the teachers and the students. All right, so I think that is all. So thank you so much, everyone, for the students and teachers for joining our quick and interactive sessions. So now, for our last activity will be to have a quick group photos. So maybe all the students, my lovely students, can you open your camera in order for us to see your lovely face, for us to do a quick group photos? All right, I'll give it some time for the student to turn on your camera. All right.
For our program coordinators as well, please open your camera.
Yes. Maybe our jury as well, and then we can see Mrs. Tahazet also opening the cameras.
So I'm going to screenshot the screen. So I have four session, because we have 2 pages in here. So everyone's ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. The second page. One, 2, 3. The first page again. Freestyle maybe. 1, 2, 3. The second page. Freestyle. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think that is all. So back to Alia or Shafinas.
Shafinas, you're muted.
Sorry. All right. So thank you so much, Najaha, for the group photo sessions. And thank you everyone, for all the students for joining us, for the great presentations, and for the teacher as well, for guiding the students in order to make the posters and to make this presentations successful. And also thank you for the jury for joining us for today. And for everyone's information, upcoming at 2 p.m., we're also going to have a second slot with the secondary schools. So if you would like to join, you can join through YouTube Live or even through here. And of course, in the future, we're also going to have upcoming EcoShare, but with a different topic, with a different theme, which is climate change. And we'll be sure to update you about this in the future. And that is all for me. Thank you to the teachers and the students. Thank you, everyone.